Hi, this is Bill Watkins. Thanks for taking a moment or two and looking into Scripture with me. We were in chapter 18 of Genesis yesterday. I want to move to chapter 19, to the horrible city of Sodom. What a terrible city it was. It was full of homosexuality, and more than that, it was full of homosexuals who were so violent that they were willing to take and do whatever they had to do to rape and kill the people who were around them. They were ruled by their evil passions. So listen, remember that the Lord stayed back to talk to Abraham, but the two men went on toward Sodom, and those two men turned out to be angels. It says the two angels came to Sodom in the evening, and Lot was sitting in the gate of Sodom. When Lot saw them, he rose to meet them and bowed himself with his face to the earth and said, "My lords, please turn aside to your servant's house and spend the night and wash your feet, that you may rise early in the morning and go on your way." And they said, "No, we'll spend the night in the town square." But he pressed them strongly. He had a reason for that, and you'll see why. So they turned aside to him and entered his house, and he made them a feast and baked unleavened bread, and they ate. But before they lay down, the men of the city, the men of Sodom, both young and old, all the people to the last man, surrounded the house, and they called to Lot, "Where are the men who came to you tonight? Bring them out to us that we may know them." They're not asking to know what their names are. That's a euphemism to say we want to have sexual relations with them. Now Lot went out to the men of the entrance and shut the door after him and said, "I beg you, my brothers, don't act so wickedly. Behold, I have 2 daughters who have not known any man. Let me bring them out and do with them as you please, only not to these men." Horrible decision that he made even there. "They've come under the shelter of my roof." But they said, "Stand back." And they said, "This fellow came to sojourn. He's become a judge. And now we'll deal worse with you than with him." And they pressed hard against the man Lot and drew near to break the door down. Now, I'm going to tell you next time what happens. But the fact of the matter is that when you stand up to evil, people don't just get upset at the truth, they get upset with you. Sometimes it's to our credit that evil people don't like us. Sometimes you can be best known and best appreciated by those who see themselves as your enemy. Stand up for what's right and don't worry about the rest. Thanks for watching.